Hey buddy, it's Crazy Good Time 4 and welcome back to some more Super Smash Bros. Brawl. In the last episodes, we went through classic mode with the Prince of, what is it, Altea or something? I don't know. We went through with Marth. In this episode, it's time for Ike. Going through classic with Ike. So let's go ahead and check out Ike's palette swaps here. We got his regular outfit right here. Also his Brawl design is based off of his, I think, Path of Radiance design, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, which is, you know, the first game he was in. So yeah, we got his regular color right here. Then we got a yellow Ike. Then we got a red Ike, a blue Ike, a green Ike, and kind of like, it's still a red Ike, kind of, but the outfit itself is more white. This one was more on the purple side. So yeah, with that, let's go ahead and get right into Ike's classic mode thing. Okay, so Ike, he's of course a newcomer in the game, as you may have expected. He was revealed on August 1st, 2007, so quite a good year before like most of the characters recently. Ike is voiced by Machihiko Hagi on the Japanese version, and by Jason Adkins in the English version, sorry. Both of whom voiced the character in the respective versions of both Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, the two Fire Emblem games Ike was in, or the two where he was the main character. Because I feel, actually no, at the time of Brawl, you know, being out or being released, those two games were the only two Fire Emblem games that Ike was in. And then, you know, after this he was in, I don't even know what he was in after this. I don't even think he was in, what is it called, Fire Emblem Warriors, which has like every, or which should have like every Fire Emblem character. It didn't even have Roy, which made zero sense, but it had some other characters. Also, it's been a while since we did a 1v1 on stage 2, so that's pretty cool, I guess. You know, it's been a while, but it's nice to, I guess, go back to having one. I don't know. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out Ike's moveset, because Ike's moveset, Ike is a really good character. I mean, yes, he's slow as heck, and he is combo food. Like, there's just no debating that. He is combo food, and he will be destroyed by a lot of characters. For example, Meta Knight. Meta Knight will destroy the living heck out of Ike. I remember, if you guys remember, the tournament I did back in, I think it was December of 2019. I fought against Jeffrey in Brawl, where I did a match as Meta Knight, and he did, and in that match he played as Ike. Why he went as Ike in that match makes zero sense. He knew he was going to lose regardless, and for some reason he decided to make his loss even worse by playing as Ike, someone probably like one of the worst characters to fight Meta Knight as. Good freaking job, my guy. Good freaking job. So I'm saying that to both Jeffrey and that Ike that just killed himself. So, I don't know, very low IQ move by Jeffrey that day, but heck, he still got a stock off me. So I can't even, you know, I can't even cap. He still got a stock off me, and I respect it, but at the same time, why Ike? That was like the worst freaking decision to go against my Meta Knights out of any other character. Like, sure, you could have gone you could have gone Ike against, like, who? My Falcon. You know, my Falcon can struggle against Ike sometimes, mainly just Ike, because that's the only other Ike I've actually really fought against. And he actually knows my Falcon quite well at this point, since we fought each other so many times in not only Brawl, but in Smash 4, where I was Falcon, and he was Ike. Anyways, I should probably talk about Ike's moveset, because I have not done that yet. Okay, so for his neutral special, we got Eruption, where he charges up his sword with a red flame, and he charges it up fully. It's really powerful, but he does take 10% damage. So, yeah, be careful. Simple, he just lifts up his sword, charges fire, and then, you know, shoots it, or like, thrust the sword back into the ground. And it also, the uncharged tip of the blade can meteor smash, by the way. So that's something I still have yet to even pull off. It's really difficult, apparently, because I don't know if it's only a thing you can do in the air, or if you can do it on the ground, and I'm just really bad at timing it or something. I don't know. It's not easy. It's not easy to get the meteor smash off of Ike's eruption. It really isn't. But to be fair, Ike has better alternatives to spiking, like his down air and his down tilt is so good. Oh my gosh. You know how satisfying it is to spike with it. But for uncharged, it does 9%, and then it does 37%, 28%, or 26% for fully charged bottom, middle, and top, respectively. And by that it means like what part of the blade you're hitting with. Then we got Ike's side special, which is Quick Draw, where Ike simply charges and rushes forward upon releasing the B button. So another charge move. This one you can charge indefinitely. You only get rid of the charge. You only stop charging like once you release the special button or someone attacks you. But it's really good for horizontal recovery because Ike's, if you guys know Ike, his vertical recovery is not all that good by itself. So like if you're far from the stage and need to get back on, the best thing to do is go for Ike's Quick Draw because, well, I mean, not only is that probably his best momentum cancel move, but it also is one of his, it's probably Ike's best way to get back onto the stage if you're high enough, of course. Because if you're too low, then the only thing that will work is Ether, his up special, but that would only work if you're close enough. Just die, Luigi. Yeah, get out of here. Perfect. It worked. But yeah, Quick Draw is, and once you come into contact with another fighter, he then slashes forward and then it hits him. And that's simply it. Apparently, not apparently, but using the move while airborne, as mentioned before, will make him helpless. He will go into a free fall state. So just keep that in mind when doing Quick Draw. So for Quick Draw, we have 9% for uncharged and 16% for fully charged. Then we got Ike's up special, which is Ether. Really good move, really classic move at that, where he throws his sword up and then jumps up to catch it and slams right back down. If he does come into contact with someone on his way down with Ether, then he will bring them down with him, aka he will meteor smash them. And it's a really good meteor smash for a lot of situations, especially if you just want to like risk it all. Sometimes you can just like screw someone over by meteor smashing them with what's it called? With Ether. You grab them to the ledge, but they still die. It's a really good way to kill someone. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably one of his. It's definitely probably his most. You know what? It's probably the easiest Ike's easiest spike to pull off. Now that I think about it, it probably is. While it's not as powerful as a spike, like his down throw and down tilt are, it's still a really good one. Like it's definitely the easiest to pull off, and I think that's one of the biggest things about it. Oh my gosh, Ike, I'm so glad you landed on the platform. That was so scary. I thought that was it. Okay, awesome. I should have just done it forward air, just risk dying. And for Ether as well, he has super armor during most of the moves, so like it's gonna be really difficult to kind of get Ike out of it. So the 6% for hit 1, 4% for hit 2, 2% for hits 3 to 6, 3% for the descent, and 6% for the landing. Let me just go with Ether once more. See how it brings him down? Yeah, it's a pretty good move. And of course we have his down special, just like Marth's, which is counter, where Ike kind of just poses with it. Nice job, Yoshi. Ike poses with his sword, and when someone attacks him while he's in that animation, then he will counter back. If I can just show it off, that'd be great. Oh my gosh, Sonic, you son of a gun. If Sonic didn't have any, what's it called? You know what, let me try this. Not gonna work. Oh my gosh. If I can just... I'm trying to show this off. Come on, let me show off the counter, please. Oh, there we go. It kind of worked. I mean, I still showed it off. It didn't hit anyone, but you know what? As long as I was able to show it off, that's what truly matters, I guess. Okay, sorry, Alma's kind of destroying me. I'm not letting him get this piece. What? Maybe. Oh, there we go. Now I can get a piece that he won't have. And that should be it. Perfect. Awesome. And kind of like with counter, like Marth's counter, it's actually a little bit different because Marth's counter can hit right as you do the move. Ike's counter, you have to actually wait for the animation to have been, you know, there for a little bit, and then Ike's counter will actually work properly. Because it won't work at the start like Marth's does. Sadly, I don't know why, but that's just kind of the case for it. And for counter, it does 1 to 2 times the damage of countered attacks with a 10% damage minimum. And let's talk about his final smash really quickly. Great Ether is kind of a well-known move of Ike's, especially since it says he technically did it in subspace when he got rid of Agent Minister's bomb, but that was not a great Ether. That was easily just a regular Ether, so I don't know why Ike was capping there, but it kind of was. Ike, a quick little, you know, talk about great Ether. Also, yeah, classic mode is done with Ike. Good stuff, Ike. Good stuff. Ike just kind of does a fiery uppercut with Ragnar, which is the name of his sword, and then brings him to the sky and does like a bunch of hits with like, yeah, he kicks them, he punches them, he like slashes them with his sword. It's really cool. Okay, actually, no, never mind. He doesn't even punch them. My apologies. And then he brings them down with like a massive explosion. It's cool. It does 5% for hit 1, 3% for hits 2 to 8 actually, 2% for hits 9 through 10, 3% for hits 11 through 14, 5% for hits 15 through 16, and then 12% for hits 17. A lot of hits in this one. Did not expect for there to be so many hits, but there are. To be fair, I think there was another Final Smash we talked about earlier in a previous episode that had more hits. I don't know. But then we also have his taunts, and even like showing off his Final Smash, which I'll have to wait for training mode to happen. Sadly, it won't be like, what, was it Marth's episode or something? Yeah, that was a pretty good, no, it wasn't Marth's. It was some other episode, I don't know. It's kind of a demonstration of quick draw right there. Kind of breaking the statue in the background as well, which is pretty cool. Alright, also, yes, I just remembered the character we were able to show off everything, where we were literally able to show off everything in their classic mode route was Pokemon Trainer. That's the character. Just remembered it. Just remembered. Okay, let's go into training mode and then just show off Ike's remaining stuff. Oh, man, look at that, the character. It's funny because that's literally the character I was talking about. How I was talking about how, you know, Jeffrey kind of screwed up by going Ike against my Meta Knights. Anyways, let's go with the taunts first. Why not? So up taunt, side taunt, prepare yourself, or in Japanese he says get prepared, and then down taunt. Probably my favorite. Actually, what am I think the down taunt's real nice, but the side taunt is really cool. Just to prepare yourself, that's awesome. Anyways, let's go ahead and show off. Get up, come on. I'm handicapped right now. Ike's slow. Alright, this is Great Ether. Brings him up. Lot of hits. Yeah, he kicks him too. That's pretty dope. And then, boom. It's sadly not an instant kill move, which, you know, kind of sucks. Let me see if I can spike him. Okay, yes, it did kind of work there. Not as I planned, though. It kind of spiked him, but, like, he was already on the stage, so it wasn't even gonna work. Dang, that kind of sucks. Okay, that's Ike. That is all of Ike's stuff shown off. Now let's go ahead and check out Ike's trophy, because that is one thing left to show off. Alright, where is it at? Fire Emblem is right over here. There we go. Oh, Ike's actually before Marth. That kind of makes sense, because Ike is the starter while Marth is an unlockable. Alright, Ike, a member of Crimea. I think it's... I'm gonna say Crimea. Crimea's top fighting force, the Grail Mercenaries. He's a man of few words whose blunt manner gives the impression that he's uncaring, but he's actually a passionate hero. He was crucial to the reconstruction of Crimea. In Radiant Dawn, he continues to show his deep sense of honor, thought I was gonna say humor, and leads the Grail Mercenaries to the aid of the Laguz Alliance. So in the games we have, of course, are the games mentioned earlier in the episode: Fire Emblem Path of Radiance for the GameCube, and Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn for the Wii. Two of, I think, probably like the two most expensive Fire Emblem games out there, and probably the two most difficult to find Fire Emblem games. I don't know why it's so difficult to find them and why they're so expensive when you do find them. It's so strange. I don't know. But that's Ike. So thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of Super Smash Bros. Brawl. This was a quick one. Compared to the last few episodes, this one was pretty quick. I don't know why this one was so quick. Probably because I destroyed everything in my path with Ike. That was pretty good. But yeah, in the next episode, we'll be going through Classic Mode as the first character of the Earthbound, or I guess the Mother series. The first one of 2 characters, Ness. So we'll see how this goes. I don't know how I feel about Ness. Ness is gonna be an interesting character to play as. Lucas is gonna be fun as that, because I love Lucas. He's literally my secondary. But Ness, I'll have a decent time with. Ness is not all that bad in Brawl. And actually, no, he's pretty good in this game compared to, like, Melee. But Smash 4 Ness is good. I don't know. I'll shut up. So, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Social media, including Twitches, of course, down below in the description. And I will see you guys next time. Pop-Tart out.